I'm traveling to Vietnam later in the year. With alcohol poisoning there on the rise, are there any signs, anything I can do to ensure drinks are safe? I wonder if this person's asking about methanol poisoning rather than ethanol. So ethanol is the alcohol that is in wine, beer, all the spirits that people typically drink. Sometimes through accident or to save money, methanol, which is another related alcohol which tastes of nothing, ends up in drinks, and it can be fatal, and a very low dose can permanently damage vision or turn you blind. And there are some high-profile cases that happen that have happened in Thailand and in India.
Yeah, and I think
is there anything you can do to protect? I mean, it's really.
I think what I would say is avoid. If you're buying drinks in a bar, you're better off having things that are in it. You've seen from if you're having a beer that is in a sealed beer bottle, it's very unlikely that is labelled and made externally. It's very unlikely, much less likely than if you have a cocktail that has a local made spirit. But I mean, there were the tragic cases a year or so ago, weren't there? I think somewhere in Southeast Asia. I can't remember if it was in Laos or Cambodia. But this is going outside my area of expertise. I would say be vigilant, don't cut corners, and just be aware, because there's increase of drink spiking across globally. So often when you travel, but also in London. So just make sure you could keep an eye on your drink, and either you've bought it or who has bought it, and just be aware.
One of the things we do talk about in clinic is when people travel, they take risks that they would not normally take.
Yeah.
You feel a liberation when you're traveling. You're often in a place where you don't quite understand local nuances. You don't quite know what's safe and what's not. And we talk about, sometimes it's really important to treat yourself as if you are at home in the UK, and don't do a thing you maybe wouldn't do at home.